Hi everyone. This is the movie for week 5 and 6. So during week 5 and 6 we have we're working on website design and maintenance. And so, we could have, classes and classes on this. So this is really just a high-level introduction to a couple different products that are out there that you can use to build a website. So if you're looking in your materials folder, I do want you to make sure that you go through these sites that talk particularly about culture and diversity in web design. So one of the things that you want to do is make sure that your designs are as inclusive as they can be, both culturally and for accommodating people with different abilities. So make sure that you read these 3. That will feed into the discussion that you have about the importance of diversity and inclusion in design and development of websites. So these first 3 talk about that and should support your discussion. Then there is, evaluate various websites. This site here is just one. You can certainly go out and Google or search for different website builders. So if I click on this, it goes through different products that you can use to develop websites. And so we're going to actually use Wix to build ours. So this comparison feeds in very well to this first here of evaluating websites, products. And then here's WordPress is one of those, and then Wix. So I'm going to go into Wix. And even though I have one, I'm going to say get started here. So let's say I'm going to say get started, and I'm going to put in a different email address than what I normally would use. So I'm signing up. So that's what you would need to do. Oh, it's already in our database. Let's see if I have. Oh, okay. All right. So you can go through this little survey, which I would recommend you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and skip. And you can have Wix create a website for you. I would like you to use the Wix editor and choose a template. So one of the things that you want to do is you have to think about what it is you want to do your website about. I've had some, they're so interesting, guys. I've had someone, she has a side business with her mother making cupcakes and baking wedding cakes, and so she actually used Wix to do a little marketing thing for her company. I had somebody do something for they're really involved in like conservation and recycling, and so she has some org that she's putting together. She used it. It can be anything that you want it to be. All right. So from the template, you can look through here, and all of these basically is just how it's organized. So one of the things that you probably want to stay away from is anything that's truly like sales, because some of those pages can be difficult to modify. So let's say I'm going to do this one, or Plant Boutique. Let's just let me view it and see what it looks like. Okay, so you could go through here, use this template as a starting point. Okay, so here, do you see it's a big shop now? So this one might not be what I want to do. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to view this one. Okay, so I kind of like this. I have different tabs across the top. I bet I can modify this to be what I want it to be. So I think I am going to use this one. Edit this site. Notice it's free. So it's going to take me in so I can edit it and make it my own. So once you pick your template, so first thing is decide what you're going to do your website on. And then pick a template that kind of fits. And then here it is. Welcome to Wix. So there's, I recommend guys to do any of these little movies that pops up. So notice that all of these are containers, right? So you can do different things with each of these containers. So there's different backgrounds. So let's say I want to switch, do something like that. Right, so here's a change in background, change strip background. So let's say I'm going to do that one. So here's a change here. You want to play with these different tools that are over here. So let's go do that about Allison. So let's see. I am going to navigate. So I click navigate. I'm going to come over here about Allison. So it's going to bring up that page. So here's so Helen's story. Okay. And now I'm just clicking in here. And you would do your text, blah, blah. Right? All I'm doing. Then here, I'm going to change the image. So let's see if I have something I can do. I don't know. Okay, so I found a picture. I'm uploading it. You're going to see it's going to have me and my son in it. So I want to do some work with it after I get it uploaded. I'm going to pause until it uploads. Okay, I'm going to resume. For some reason, it's taking forever. So let's say I don't have a file I want. I can explore over here and pick an image that might fit in with whatever I am working on. I can look at Shutterstock, which is images that we can use. So let's say Unsplash. Let's try that. So there's that one. So I'm gonna pick something that is a cool picture. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna choose an image, right? So you can upload it. You can, so my favorites. Oh, there's my son. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. So I'm going to choose that image. Okay, but then I'm going to crop it because I'm sure my son doesn't want to be in there. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to just pull this over and go ahead and crop it. So then that picture no longer fits there, but I could put some text there. So I could move these around. So I really want you just to play with your stuff. Right? Play with your containers. All right. So on this one, I have across the top. It could be on the left, whatever you want. If you come over here to the left, menus and pages, it's going to have all of these in here. So let me go back and see what you have to do. So I'm going to go back to the assignment itself. And I'm probably going to add some more movies on Wix. maybe just very small, like specific things. This is just going to be an overview. Okay, so using Wix, create a website with the following standards. The topic is your choice. Something from school, home, craft, hobby, must be school appropriate. A home page plus 3 more pages accessible from the home page. So if we went back here, so here's the home page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you're automatically going to match that. You can get rid of, you don't have to fill out all of them. So like if I went over here and maybe I wanted to delete this particular members, right? So oh, sorry, I gotta go back to editor. So let's say members, I want to click on that and I'm going to delete it. So now that members will no longer be on my list, right? So you can use your template to have home plus 3. So 4 total. You can have more, but don't feel obligated to. A theme that complements the topic. So for example, let's say you're doing gardening, you wouldn't have like a snow skier on it, right? So it fits the topic. You got to have an image on every page. You got to make sure that whatever you edit, that it has proper spelling, proper grammar, because this is something that you're putting out to the public. Use a standard template and modify to fit your needs and your topic. Modify or delete elements on the page to best reflect your topic and the goal of the page. I need you to publish the web page. So that's one of the movies that I'll probably do. And then provide the URL in the assignment Dropbox of the website. So when you get this published, right? So let's see, I'm going to go here. I could preview it, and then here's publish. And then once I do that, there will be a URL that you'll want to copy, but I don't want to publish this because it's not anything worth anything. So save, preview it, right? So that would be your preview. So if I went about Allison, it's really got my picture on it. Go back to editor, keep working on it, save it, preview it, get it how you want it, and then you publish it. That published URL is what you're going to submit to me. Okay. All right. So this is it for this movie. Just an introduction to what you need to get done. Really start working on this, because although it's not difficult, it is, trying to figure out what you want and then gathering the pictures and coming up with the content takes some thought. And then to play with, of course, new software takes a little bit. If you have any questions or problems with any of it, reach out to me. I look forward to seeing all your websites. All right, guys, thanks.